Hi everybody on YouTube. This is my first YouTube video of my lab I have set up in my bedroom. I'm gonna be making hydrogen through electrolysis. The reason being, I've seen a lot of these videos on YouTube and figured, what the hell, I'd give it a shot myself. So, they recommend when making hydrogen through electrolysis to use stainless steel. And obviously I don't have any stainless steel laying around, but I did have a battery. And I also have a soldering iron, a 3 amp DC power generator, as you can see over there. You get one from Radio Shack. And when the power went out last week due to a snowstorm in the east, I decided to take apart my backup power supply from my computer and use that as a power inverter so I could run my lamp and my soldering iron and everything off of. But the battery inside the power supply doesn't put out a lot, so I hooked it up to a car battery, and that seems to do the trick. Besides the little annoying beep beep that was making noise inside the inverter, I found that and I took it out. So now I have a free power inverter that works. Anyway, let's get back to this. I found two ways of making hydrogen and using water. And one way, like I said earlier, through the process of electrolysis. And I don't have a electrolyte in mine, even though you can use salt. There are better ones, like, let's see here, I believe potassium nitrate is one. I believe that's what it's called. But anyway, this is my electrolysis machine, my HHO generator, or whatever you want to call it. And there's my little bubbler. And I am using forks, silverware, out of the kitchen. I have 6 forks wired together, positive, negative, and so on and so forth. They're separated by rubber washers. And we'll see what this thing does. Let's see if I can give you a better view. It's about the clearest shot I can get of the forks inside this 1-gallon jug. Let me see if I can zoom in on them. Let's see here. There you go. Yep, stainless steel forks. That's all I had access to. And I put this thing together in about an hour and a half. And obviously, fish tank tubing. A soldering iron, which I used to put holes in the top of this to run my wires through, and then I caulked it up with some gasket maker. It's probably not dry yet, but I'm going to flip the switch on this anyway. So let's see what this thing does. Let's see, there's my power supply. And let's see. I see bubbles. Let's see here. Yep, there they go. Let me see if I can bring some more light over here. And like I said, there's no electrolyte in here. Look at that, bubbles come right to the top. Bubbling away. Might have better luck with an electrolyte. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Not for 6 forks. I can hear it bubbling. It's alright. This is just one way of making hydrogen. I'm going to show you another way in a minute. Let's see if my bubbler's making anything. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, I'm happy with that. I may flip the camera off and throw an electrolyte in it. Because like I said, there's no electrolyte in here. It's just 3 amps, almost 14 volts. And I have bubbles. That is actually hydrogen and oxygen mixed. It's not pure hydrogen. Nice. My my bubbler, there's my machine. Like I said, anybody can make these, it's easy. The more positive and negative you have, the better outcome you'll have with the hydrogen bubbles. It's actually hydrogen and oxygen mixed. And yes, it does pop, because I've lit them with lighters before and they actually explode. But I'm going to dump an electrolyzer in there, electrolyte I mean, and see what I could do from there. But that's pretty weak. And that's also through just a 3 amp power supply from Radio Shack. And I could probably get more justice through the battery, hooked to another battery, positive and negative, to produce 24 volts of power. 24 volts would give me a lot more power, a lot more hydrogen, and but this is just an experiment. So, but anyway, thanks for watching my video, and more to come.